alive here doing absolutely nothing. Um, I'm so bored. I'm gonna come on here and I don't know, maybe try to make some content while I sit here and do nothing. Uh, Hopefully somebody sees some of this and just hops on, and maybe we can start some kind of chat going about anything. But man, today has been one hell of a waste of my day. Supposedly this was all scheduled and ready to go, and yeah, apparently it's not. Definitely not scheduled, that's for sure. They knew I was coming, but I guess they assumed I was just gonna drop it off and get a hotel. I guess I don't know. I'm so tired. Well, I didn't pay for a hotel last night, but you know, I didn't plan on having to get 20 hotels. After I pick this truck up. But these are some of the examples that can happen. Guys that go out there with no money and buy an old or even a new semi truck or whatnot, and next thing you know, you have these are the little things that pop up that are unexpected that nobody thinks about, and yeah, you lose a day of pay or a couple days of pay, and you're stuck waiting around, or you're spending money. You know, I figured by now I'd have been heading towards the house with a load. Went to get home, put my microwave in the truck, my air fryer, stock it up with some food. Probably stop on my old truck and get everything else out of that. Heck, I bet you that's gonna smell freaking awesome, considering that I'm pretty sure the refrigerator ain't working right now by now, and they've had some pretty warm days over there in Southern Virginia, so that should be fun. And yeah, so I'm just sitting here chilling, apparently talking to myself. Eventually, probably Jerome Jones will probably kick on here though, so he's always the first to the party, I guess. But yeah, this is some of the nonsense you put up with being a truck driver. So if you're just searching for information and you come upon my live, um, you can buy a $200,000 truck and be treated like like you're in an inner city fast food joint. you know, so that's how the name of this game goes. Um, you know, I've pretty much come to terms with the speed, the speed for the tires and all that stuff. Um, yeah, I don't know. I've been looking at APUs lately. Probably, I don't know. I kind of everybody's going with the green APU. I don't know. I kind of still want a battery operated APU. It's me, the silence, having complete silence is nice. Um, yeah, and at least I don't know. I've been in at least one truck that had a battery operated APU, and I don't know. In like 80 or 90-degree weather, it seemed like it cooled the cab down to me. And that was an international, and that was the dealer only, you know, manufacturer option APU. So that being said, um, I might go with a battery operated APU. Then again, I don't know if I want to buy a brand new one. I'm looking at prices for APUs, and I'm seeing what was it? The one place quoted me for installing everything on a tri pack like $16,000 to $18,000 for a brand new freaking. You're talking about $20,000 now for a freaking APU. Um, that's pretty much utterly ridiculous. I'm pretty sure I could probably get a green APU for I don't know maybe around 10 or 12 installed. Uh, that used to be, if I remember correctly, that used to be the regular cost of like a tri pack or something. Then again, I might get a refurbished one too. I don't know. Out of the two APUs I'm looking at, it's either going to be a a green APU probably, or an HP 2000. Uh, any APU you look up, you can find bad crap about. Uh, oh, hey, what's up? It is my beautiful wife. Why am I the only one in here? Um, well, yeah, I'm talking to myself pretty much. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. Because I am bored out of my effing mind. But um, it takes a while for people just to see that I'm in here. So that's why I'm talking to myself there, hon. uh, but anyhow, before I was interrupted by my beautiful wife there, yeah, I was looking at either an HP 2000, what do they call it? Parks model, Park. I don't know what the heck the name of the industry is. Uh, yeah, I can't believe I'm still here either, hon. Yeah, this is trucking. You're bottom of the barrel, even after you buy a $200,000 truck. Um, it'd be different if like I was having like half the truck, like an APU installed in or something. But a simple alignment should take an hour or two. But it is what it is. I'll get my 10-hour break in though. I'm not logging this as on duty. Freaking crazy. I freaking slept here for about about 4 or 5 hours. I fucking fell asleep here. So, uh, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably spend the night in the truck unless they can find me a load to pick up sometime, here early in the morning. So, yeah, I'm just killing time at this point. Uh, so, like I said, the HP 2000 APU, I kind of like it because it's all enclosed. There's no, well, you haven't seen me in West, I guess, was it West Virginia? You haven't seen me because I haven't been running. My old truck's still sitting in the truck stop in Southern Virginia there off of 81. Uh, so I just haven't been running for about 3 months now. That's why you haven't seen me. Not 3 months, 3 weeks. I haven't been running for 3 weeks now. Uh, I don't know. I'm without words here. It's freaking like I said. It's been a very boring freaking day. Oh, it has very uneventful. But like I said, I was looking at the HP 2000 APUs. I like them because they're like enclosed. I don't want to have nothing, no holes drilled in the back of the cab. At least on the back for the con- for the evaporator. I almost got that wrong. Um, so they feed the lines underneath the cab and everything, and that's kind of like what I want. Uh, I I heard somebody said that the heat works shitty on them, but I'm gonna probably have the S bar heater put in anyway, and run the heat off the S bar heater. Really the only thing the HP 2000 is gonna do is cool the cab and keep the coolant warm on the engine. So that's all I really need to do anyway. That being said, it's light. There's not much to it. It looks like a pretty simple design, so I could probably work on it. And I kind of like I like how they have the stainless steel cases, and they're pretty short. They're not very bulky and large like tri-pack and everything is. So that's probably what I'm going to end up with is either like I said either a green APU or an HP 2000, unless I can find a electric APU. I don't know. I kind of don't want to even like look for used stuff. Maybe a refurbished one I might have a problem putting on, but I'm probably not gonna like go on eBay and look for like a used APU or something and try to do it myself. I don't want to freaking flim flam anything on a brand new truck. Now if this is the 9400, I had a whole system. I was gonna build my own APU, um, so maybe I don't know. I was even thinking about maybe trying to build my own APU anyway, like a cheaper version. Maybe I could sell. I ain't gonna be warranted, that's for sure. But I don't know. It all depends. I have the know-how and stuff. Um, but we're still sitting here at Kenworth. So like I said, very boring night. I guess we got a few people coming here. See, they're in these chats. Yeah, so if you're coming in here for to see something excitement or learn something, you're not really going to learn very much right now. Um, I'm just doing this to kill time and see if anybody comes up with a good topic to talk about. Um, Here, let's see if I'm still doing anything. Let's turn the thing around. Yep, there we are. Bunch of nothing going on. So, like I said, it's the second shift. There might be, I think there's only like three guys on it. So, there's only so much, only so much you can bitch about, I guess. Yeah, learn how much Kenworth sucks. Though, hon, it's not just Kenworth though. It's it's what I've dealt with the most. Due to the last truck I had. The that TH 800 there, hon. But oh, it's just I think it's just trucking in general. If I was at a Freightliner dealer, or I don't know, I might still be dealing with this. The only other dealer I think I've ever dealt with directly and heavy truck, I dealt with the Mac dealership out of there in Allentown there, hun, and I don't know, I got treated a lot better there. But then again, that was for a company truck and it wasn't for very long. So it's it is what it is. Sometimes there's guys that like the one guy F8. I mean, you don't know what I'm talking about there, Hunt, but he had work done at a dealership, and they screwed up his axle. You know, they hadn't. It turned into like a $2,000 repair. They had to internally warranty it between two different dealerships because of course he drove away, and he was stuck for like a week. On a fairly newer Mac. Um, So that this is the kind of bullshit that you can look forward to becoming an owner operator. That this is why a lot of company drivers say, you know, they'll never become an owner operator. But then again, this could still be me. I could still be in a company truck sitting here. Maybe I would get a hotel, and maybe I would get what $100 a day, maybe. So what would he do? You're still losing out on a hell of a lot of money. Well, depending on I guess who you work for. So that's the name of the game here. So, like I said, I'm just frustrated. Trying to vent. Figure figure why not make this a little bit educational? Because this is funny. This is pretty much what I was talking about the other night. Um, well, even though the other night it was supposed to be about getting hustled, it kind of turned into a discussion about everything and anything. These are the things you get to look forward to being an owner operator, getting your own truck and everything. Oh, let's see. What's up, Scott? Yeah, I am in DIY country in Wisconsin, getting tears on the floor. Oh, okay. Oh, taters on the floor. Okay, so he's picking up potatoes. Did you get that? Did you get that account off DIY? Is that one of his accounts? You helping him out, making some money for him? Um, oh, by the way, that Freddy's place, recommend it. Their burgers are really good. Oh, that was the last. Well, I don't know if you watched the last video. Anybody that's in here, but that's where I ended up going to eat. So, yep, it's just one of those freaking days. But like I said, before I interrupted my train of thought there, uh, this is the this is the bullshit you get to look forward to being an owner operator. It's not always glamorous. When you're driving down the road with your uh, Toby Keith on or whatever, or I don't know, whatever you want to listen to. Uh, it's a nice sunny day. You got your sunglasses on. You're just, everything's going good. That's the great days of being an owner operator. When you're broken down, or you have a new truck and you have shit like this, unanticipated um, delays, I guess you could say, or events. This is the shit that kind of makes your blood boil. Things that should normally take, I 4 or 5 hours. I'll give them that. Going on past 10 hours, that's a little ridiculous. Uh, so it is what it is. I think I just saw something come up. No, no, that was Scott still. Uh, I don't know if the wifey's still in here, but she is. I guess what it's. I don't even know what freaking time it is still. It is what 8:30. Well, I guess tell the kids good night and everything. Tell them I love them because they're gonna be getting ready for bed. If anything, they might even be watching, but I doubt it. Um, I don't kind of want to do a review per se on Kenworth because, like I said, it's you know this is all internal stuff. Um, and depending on where you're at, I'm sure if you have a Kenworth dealership that you've bought 5 or 6 trucks at, and know names of service writers, and you've been in there multiple times, there's a uh, different kind of service you'll get, I guess you could say. Uh, but when you're on the road like this, it's pretty much at the whim of work, whatever kind of work ethic that the people on your truck got. And I don't want to badmouth, like the guy that just came in. He's just a second shift guy. He doesn't know. He just shows up and they're like, "Oh, yo, you got an alignment to do," So it's I don't know. Also, what scared me too is if I look out that window, or well earlier, all the trucks that were in here had pack car engines. So that was a little bit, they all had hoods open. Now, they're maybe in here for an oil change, maybe not. But that's a little scary. I know down at the end they got a looks like a 2 or 3 year old T680 with the hood off of it and the whole front end taken off with the damn engine. I think maybe it has a front case seal leak or something, but it's probably only like a 2020 T680. So it probably might have 400,000 miles on it. Who knows? But still, uh, the engine looks pretty clean, pretty new. So it's amazing that it already has to be pulled apart. But then again, I was just on Facebook earlier, and there's guys that have less than 50,000 miles on some of these new Cummins ISXs, and they're having cracked cranks on them. I guess they're shearing off right where the counterweight attaches to the I'm gonna say lobe, but I know it's not the lobe. It's in my head somewhere. This is what happens when you sit around all day. You just get like brain fog, and you know, this is definitely not A1 content. I will tell you that. This is me just trying to not be bored and maybe interact with a few of my subscribers. I guess I'm guessing. Let's see, what time is it? 8 o'clock. I'm guessing mostly everybody's either wound down their day because 6 o'clock's about the good time to come on. If you're going to go live. But I'm guessing nobody's looking or seeing, but because usually I'll have about 12 guys in here by now, or gals, considering that my wife's in here. But we'll see where this goes. But yeah, I guess let's see. I've been doing this for now 20 minutes. I guess I'm gonna get off here. Nobody's really in here, so I was hoping, like I said, to try to keep myself busy, maybe bullshit with a few people. But like I said, just a PSA. This is the kind of stuff that can happen even if you have a new truck. You know, it is what it is. So, all right, I'll have a good night. Oh well, we got a couple people in here. Maybe not have a good night. Like I said, I don't. Nope, nope, everyone's gone. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, and hopefully it ain't like 6 o'clock in the morning by the time they get done doing the 100 truck. So, all right, have a good one, guys.